head to nose bridge is kind of what I was talking about earlier of like that ideal angle that like women want. And then
she look like it's AI, bro. This shit looks AI. This shit don't look real, bro. I investigated the country where it's illegal to be fat, bro. Now, from the looks of it, you know, this is Korea. I don't know if it's South. I'm pretty sure it's South Korea, because it's pretty hard to get into North Korea. I fucking believe. But like, it's crazy, you know. Like imagine like being American, because I mean, I guess America does have like an obesity problem. You know, like imagine being like an American, you're obese, you go to Korea and they look at you and they're like, yeah, we don't got shoes for you, nigga. Yeah, you're too big to fit in this taxi. You know, like some shit like that. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's like that, but like that's crazy. I mean, it is. I mean, being fat is considered unhealthy. You know, just keep it a bean. But you know, hey man, let's see what's going on, man.
don't be fat, don't be ugly, don't be poor.
I'm sure you know, like, it's like the plastic surgery capital.
Do you think an overweight foreigner coming to visit Korea would have a negative experience?
Sadly, I've heard that a lot.
South Korea, the world's beauty capital, where being fat
Okay.
isn't just frowned upon, you're openly shamed.
Shop owners will clearly say to you like, oh, yeah, there's no clothes for you.
In a
That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine you a foreigner. You go in that bitch. You like plus size. They look at you and like, yeah, you too big for this. You too big for us, bruh. You gotta go somewhere else, gang.
country where appearance can feel like currency, the pressure to be thin is everywhere. On billboards, subway floors, and stores.
The thing is though, is I'm pretty sure South Korea has has a baby problem. Like they're not having enough babies in South Korea. Like they're literally not. You know what I mean?
Front windows, a constant reminder to change and be better, creating a standard so intense it's driving a surge in weight loss drugs, extreme dieting, and potentially something much worse.
Okay, so I have to get to 75 kilograms?
I'm here to find out just how bad it really is.
Welcome to South Korea, everybody. Before we get started with the day, I want to see what level of freak show the locals are going to see me as. So behind me, there's a fat test that are in all the parks in Korea. They really just said, let's gamify.
Nah. These niggas have fat test at every park, bruh. Yo, what? Nah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's absolutely fucking crazy, bruh.
Emotional damage. So whatever I get here is going to dictate how I feel about myself today and probably how I eat. So according to Google Translate, this first one here, it says, you're an alien, ... I mean, I'd rather be called an alien than a fat ass. So I guess if I can't fit through this, I'm not considered human. That was very close. This next one is, you shouldn't be like this, which kind of sounds like a threat.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. I fit in like the first three. But that's crazy though. I'm not gonna lie though.
Oh my God, I'm scraping it. We didn't pass that with flying colors. Level 3, you have a slim heart. Passive aggressive.
Damn!
I have a slim body. Okay, we're good there. Okay, so the next one is just chubby. So not as wordy as the other ones, but still just as hurtful. Chubby. I think this is changing the breakfast plans very quickly. No. Crazy to think that I'm considered chubby in Korea, because I like to think that I'm in pretty good shape. So after chubby.
Damn. Who the fuck, bro? Oh my gosh, that's crazy, bro.
Here we have average, which I would never be so grateful to be called mid in my entire life. I'd love to be average. And then we have thin.
Don't worry, bro. It's muscular as hell, bro. Like you can see his titties. That shit not fitting through. So it's like he's not fat, but it like that's so crazy, bro.
And then here says skinny, and it looks like they've removed actually one of the poles here, because maybe like it was probably too extreme. Like I don't even think a 90-day fast and a caved-in rib cage I could fit through that, because like thin, barely my quad goes through that. And the crazy thing about all of this is that this is literally in the middle of a children's park, and they're probably going to see this as a game, and you want to beat the game. So I just go to this, and if I can't fit through it, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
What the fuck?
Eventually. So I think it just causes.
I mean, like, I mean, it look. Being overweight is not healthy. This is crazy, gang. You got a whole like you got a whole game in every children's park where it's like imagine being a kid and you can't fit the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine being a kid, you can't fit this one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at that point, I mean, you should probably lose some fucking weight. But I mean, it's like that's crazy.
A lot of issues. Korea has a 0-calorie and 0-sugar obsession, and because of that, there's tons of different spots that cater towards
All this effort to lose the weight, but not the effort to make them fucking babies, bro.
So if I want to be able to fit through that tree a little later on, there's certain things that we have to do. So the first spot that we're checking out is the Zero store. So 0 calories and 0 employees. This is just kind of a serve yourself kind of place. This is pretty sick. I just feel like I found a loophole in my fitness journey. No way. They have 0-calorie ice cream. That's sick packaging, like 0 cal.
I ain't gonna lie. I wonder what that shit tastes like. That shit probably tastes good as hell.
0 sugar. They have 0-calorie peanut butter.
That's the thing, though. Like, oh man.
Which sounds like I'd rather have a nut allergy than taste that. Then a bunch of high-protein foods here. This is sick.
Oh, okay. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That high protein foods look good. I'm gonna have to give me that.
I've never seen a Coke Zero tall boy. Oh, I have to get that.
I like Coke Zeros.
That's so sick.
Like whenever I go and buy sodas, if I feel like buying sodas, I rarely drink soda. I always drink water and shit like that. But if there's a Coke Zero, I'm gonna get it, or a Diet Coke, I'm gonna get that shit.
I wonder if they have 0-calorie pizza, just like cardboard that has a tomato scent. 43-gram protein in that. That's a hefty
Damn.
boy. I swear, I think this must be what heaven looks like.
There was so many different options.
But that shit, we should have stores like that here in America.
Of 0-calorie, 0-sugar snacks to choose from, especially jelly, which is often seen as Korean Ozempic, providing you with something to fill your stomach with little to no calories at all.
That's crazy.
Unsupervised protein is pretty incredible. Koreans must be trustworthy. All right, so we got a few things from the Zero store. We got to start off with the 0-calorie ice cream. What is this? Is this supposed to be like great white shark flavor? Like, it doesn't really tell me anything, and I can't really understand the back of it, but it's pretty in your face about being 0 calories.
0 calorie, 0 calorie. Like, damn, bro, we get it.
Really can't forget it. All right, so visually, shark-like, as in gray and ominous. It looks like meat that's been left in the freezer for like a month.
That shit look like Play-Doh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit look like Play-Doh, like frozen Play-Doh or some shit like that.
It smells actually fire though. Wow, what? Not as offensive as I thought it was gonna be. That's actually quite good. There was a lot of flavor going on. I thought it was gonna be very neutral. It's very fruit punchy. Oh. When you bite it, it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like anything, really.
I mean, it is 0 calorie and like 0 all that. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of what you expect. There's not going to be much crazy taste on it. But like, I don't know, bruh. Why don't we have stores like this in America, bruh?
Just the outside's very fruity. Inside's nice and like red like that. But if I was on a diet to keep my mouth out of trouble, very good. We're going to be trying the infamous cutting jelly, as in...
I mean, like, I would just expect the food in, like, foreign countries to taste a lot better than here in America. Not gonna lie, because they do poison the fuck out of our food. I'm not gonna...
malnutrition maximizer, because there's literally... I mean, there's nothing in it. 0 calories.
0 calories.
This is just really to fill volume in your stomach. Not bad. Have a couple of these, like 3 of them for breakfast, and you're good. Crazy to think right now, as we speak, I'm losing weight, eating ice cream and jelly. There's no calories in it, but I'm burning calories talking to you. Think about that. We got a protein muffin, 200 calories.
Oh my gosh!
Practically at this point, feels like a binge. I don't know if I should do it. I kind of feel bad. I want to fit through that tree. Nailed it. Just a chubby boy in Korea enjoying a muffin.
Running on just 200 calories for the day, I headed to another spot built entirely around low-calorie, zero-sugar options.
Okay.
We're in a zero-sugar cafe right now, where the owner actually invented their own...
Okay. Creamy matcha frappe. This shit look better than Starbucks, gang. This shit look way better than Starbucks, gang. And I'm not gonna lie, recently I did try matcha. That shit is fucking gas, bro. Matcha, if you've ever had matcha, bro, like a matcha drink, that shit is actually good as fuck. I tried it. I went to Starbucks. I got a gift card from like Starbucks and shit like that. I went there and shit, and I took one sip, and it tastes like grass. Like that's like the best way to say it. It's like grass. It's not like, it's good though. Like, you know, like you know what I mean? Like it's good. Like it tastes good. Like you feel like, I don't know. That shit's good, gang. Matcha is actually good as fuck. I can see why there's a matcha shortage in the world, bruh. Not gonna lie, bro. And it's zero? Oh man, bro.
Sweetener called Swellow, not to be confused with the Pokemon. But as you can see, they have protein overnight oats, no sugar added
Oh,
cream
nice.
pudding. I got 2 spoons with my order, so I don't know if I'm being fat shamed right now, because to me, this looks like a meal for one. But maybe she thinks that I need to share it, the chubby boy over here. But we got the overnight oats, we got a drink. I
That shit look good.
given this place multiple opportunities to earn my trust. So it's sugar-free, low-calorie, and gluten-free. So my mouth isn't exactly watering over here, but you never know.
Like, that's the thing though, because it's like no sugar and zero everything and all that. Like, it probably is not gonna taste as good. You know what I
Let's
mean?
try this overnight oats. Oh, it's thick. Just put it in right like that. I love when it's thick. If it doesn't,
At least the food is good. Like, if you're gonna do the zero sugar and all that, zero all that shit, like it as long as it's good, that's all that really matters, bro. Cause usually shit like this is nasty. Of course, it's probably high in like protein and shit, but like,
fight back a little, I don't want it. That's fire. My blood sugar isn't spiking, but my happiness levels definitely are. So flavorful. Swellow needs to be FDA approved ASAP. How many calories? Wow.
that's not a lot.
Oh, now we have this
That's not a
coffee
lot.
drink with a sugar-free foam on the top. It's a butter pecan flavor.
Oh, it's not 0 calories, but it's probably like 0 sugar or some shit like that. That shit look good as fuck. That shit, I know that shit tastes good, bro. I can. That shit look good, and that shit is supposedly 0 sugar and all that, bro. That shit's gotta taste. It looks good, bro.
Scrumptious. So far, we have been given every opportunity to be skinny and no opportunity to blame the food.
After eating, I met up with Korean-American content creator Daniel Oh, who uses psychology, philosophy, and his cross-cultural perspectives to help women build self-love.
So am I considered kind of like chubby in Korea?
Not chubby, you would just be considered like a buff dude. If you look at the vast majority
Okay.
of like idols,
Yeah, that nigga. What's his name? What's his YouTuber's name? He is kind of swole. I'm not gonna lie,
for
bro.
example, they're really
Pause.
skinny. I even have a friend who was an idol trainee, but he started working out and he wasn't even like bodybuilder big. Like he was probably around my size, and they were like, you can't be an idol anymore because you're too big.
Wow.
So they actually dropped him from the trainee program because they were like, you're gonna be too big compared to everybody else on stage.
That's crazy, bro.
What is the ideal male
That's fucking
and
crazy.
female physique?
I think for men, it's the same anywhere in the world. You gotta be tall, right? So if you're 180 and above, that's like, you're considered handsome because you got that going for you.
Hey, bro. I'm 6'1". 6'1", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? I'm not buff, but I'm in shape. You know, I'm ripped. Ah! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
so
fuck?
Will
Oh,
definitely
no.
would be considered a handsome
my bad.
Korea. But actually, I could use just Will as an example
My-
of
my
like,
sound-
why you would be considered a
my
handsome
shit-
guy by Korean standards.
Okay.
Yeah, so you also have what's considered like a small face.
Okay.
So in Korean society, when people say you're beautiful or you're handsome for men or women, one of the things they'll comment on is like, wow, you have such a small face. Basically what it means is like, if you look at the proportion of your face,
Do I got a small face? I got a small face. Yo, do I got a small face? I know I got a small face.
to the rest of your body, like it looks smaller, right? And so that's what people mean by having a small face. It has a lot to do with proportions. And of course,
Right.
you have like a very defined jawline. So I think in
Right.
that regard,
Very symmetrical face.
it's not too different from what the
Apparently, attractiveness in humans is based off of like how like symmetrical your face is. I guess something like that, bro.
standard would be for men anywhere you go in the world, right? And then for women, this is like super stringent standards. There's like a specific angle of like your forehead to your nose, and then an angle of like your nose to this part of your face right here.
Bruh. This looks like the shit. I don't know, bruh. This is something clavicular studied, bro. That's what it looks like.
And so
bro.
like those angles
I don't
are
like
all
this.
like measured according to like what's called the golden ratio or the Fibonacci sequence. If you are, I think,
The what? What is it called? The Fibonacci sequence? I don't even know if I said that right.
to like what's called the golden ratio or the Fibonacci sequence.
Fibonacci sequence is fucking insane.
If you are, I think, over 60, I would say like 4 kilograms, you're considered like chubby for a,
64 kilograms.
yeah, for a Korean woman.
Regardless of the height.
Regardless of the height. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
regardless
okay.
of the height too. Yeah, it's tough because
It's one thing if you're that weight and you're short. That's different. It's one thing you're that weight and you're taller, like you're above 6 foot. Like that's different.
nowadays Korean women, like they are also conscious of like their breast size, but because like naturally Korean women just don't have a lot of like subcutaneous fat, it's hard to get that naturally. So one of the most common procedures that women will get is like breast implants, right? And it's
Okay.
like, again, sometimes you can kind of tell because it's like you have a very skinny woman, but her like breasts are large, and it's kind of like, well, how do you get that? That's kind of like, I would say, the most toxic aspect of the beauty standard that Korea is known for.
As soon as we started
Okay.
walking, we were flooded with more zero
That's pretty much some shit. That's pretty much similar to like anywhere else in the world, though. I mean, right? I mean, not really. I mean, not the whole like you can't be more than 145 pounds regardless of your height. That's actually crazy. Like that's crazy, by the way. Like you're not gonna hear no shit like that nowhere else in the world. But like in general, having a broader chest is like the standard around the world. At least that's how I see it. I don't know, bro.
calorie stores on every corner, plastic surgery ads everywhere, and impossible beauty standards at every turn.
These are the kinds of signs that you see in front of every single gym. Like, talk about a transformation.
Holy shit.
Like, I don't think I've ever related so hard to a before side of a transformation in my life. Like, when I see this, I don't see motivation or inspiration.
I
just see
don't,
pressure. So these ads on the wall, this is not possible to be attained naturally.
You can get it naturally, but there are some markers that show that
It's genetic. It's genetic. It's based off genetics, bro. Like you just can't. I mean, it's possible, but it's based on genetics,
it
bro.
is plastic surgery. So for example, this like angle from forehead to nose bridge is kind of what I was talking about earlier of like that ideal angle that like women want. And then
She look like it's AI, bro. This shit looks AI. This shit don't look real, bro.
this like pointed nose and this angle from like here to here, again, more often than not, you actually need an implant to get that pointy nose because it's very rare to see that like just naturally through genetics.
And then the husky blue eyes.
Yeah, so the lenses, now it's to the point where like a lot of women will feel self-conscious going out and not wearing lenses because it's just become so, you know, commonplace.
So like, would you say anime has a big impact on the
Yeah. Just look at the little girl over there. And that's also like this is what kind of like is weird to me is like these like they're trying they like this is like this looks like a child, gang. That looks like a fucking child, gang.
the style?
Like
how they
what?
look?
I think it has a lot more to do with Korea is such a trend-driven country. So if they see like, oh, you know, this influencer that I follow on social media started wearing colored lenses,
Yeah,
like
everyone
I
does
want to
it.
do that too. Yeah, and then like trends just move so fast.
So we're walking by a bunch of these markets, and the clothing is so small. It's insane.
On this tag
Right.
over here, it says F, which stands for free. So free size is basically the idea that like it's like stretchable. So if you're a Korean person,
Anybody can wear. Okay, I thought I meant like free. Like I can go up that bitch and take it.
then
Like,
you should be able to
It's
fit.
like one size fits all.
Yeah, but as you can see here, it's not a very friendly size for a lot of foreigners, right?
I feel like I'm at a pet store shopping for my dog.
I could fit that.
Yeah, I
like-
was gonna say, like, I feel like in the States, I'd see this at like the children's place.
Yeah.
You know, but like,
I think that if I went into a store and asked for my size, they would just hand me a salad or something. Like that is great. I don't even think my quad could fit in that.
yeah, I think that's actually, you're right. Yeah, that's like the size of one of your quads.
That's literally my quad. I have a mini schnauzer at home. This would fit him, I think.
Nigga said a dog,
We
bruh.
wanted to see if the men's clothes had more realistic sizes.
So I kind of want Will to try this one because it says here OF, which stands for overfit. And it's the idea that like it's a baggier fit. So
Yeah, I don't know, man. I literally cannot fit my head through it.
there is a button if you want to unbutton that thing there and see if you could pull it through.
There we go. Oh. I mean, I can get it on.
Like if a Korean dude was wearing it, it's supposed to be very loose. But now you just look like a private school.
Yeah, look, private school
kid.
boy.
That's
Bruh. And nigga, that bro. This swole ass nigga, he too big for that shit, bro. This is crazy, gang. This is crazy. I mean, for me, like, I could wear that and I would fit Korean standards technically, right?
supposed to be.
I'm like 140 pounds, just to let y'all know. I am all muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Like a baggier fit, I believe, but you make it look like a regular fit.
Like he looked like a foreign exchange student.
Yeah.
I only had to fly halfway across the world for my calves to feel above average. But the fact that this is oversized, I kind of feel fat.
Dieting alone can't always get you the body that you want, which is why Korea is packed with beauty clinics promising to speed up the process.
Hi, we just want to see like if you have like a menu of
Like-
different.
Promising to speed up
Look at this girl. Look at this girl.
process.
Hi, we just want to
God.
see
You know what I'm saying? Like-
if you have like a menu of different like fat loss options. Lipolysis injection. So these are kind of like the fat melting injections that I talked about.
Okay.
So they got like stuff for double chin over here, contouring
Okay.
for the face, and it's 99,001 for a session. So that would be like around right now with the exchange rate maybe
$90?
No, not even. Like
even?
maybe like $70. So this.
What? Yo, the American dollar goes so far. Even as it's devalued, like it goes so far. That's crazy, bro.
Is like specifically targeting arms, thighs, abdomen. It's like very popular because again, it's like it's hard to actually do the work of like eating properly, moving properly, right? But it's like why do all that when you can just melt it off?
Yeah,
in
and
a
like
shot?
the
Which is fucking $70, gang.
proportions that are like people want to see are literally impossible to get. So
Exactly.
you have to do it this way.
That's right, because you can't target fat loss through natural means, right?
You guys want to see the ampoules, right? This is the violet injection, one of
Okay.
the most famous fat melting injection in the world. It actually kills the fat tissue.
Are some of the people coming in pretty young asking for this stuff?
Yeah, sometimes, but usually 40 to 50.
Would you ever
Okay, I can see if it's like if you're an older person, like in your 40s and 50s, because naturally as you get older, you do like tend to gain weight. I'm pretty sure. So like I get that shit, but like, bro, all the young people going here, bro, that shit's crazy,
have any
bro.
like thinner people come in requesting stuff like this?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
but I try to tell him to do another thing, like more smooth way. This is kind of aggressive way to reduce fat.
So what do you think of Korea's body image culture?
Unfortunately. Actually, I like it because I get money from the
Yeah, he like it because he get paid, nigga. I like it. Yeah, I like it because I get paid, nigga. That's why. Duh, he's gonna say that. But I mean, of course he's gonna like it. I mean, at least he's like, oh, maybe you don't need this. Like, try doing this instead. You know, this will probably work for you. I get that. You know, I can get behind it. You know,
those kind of culture, but I
why don't we have shit like that in America? I mean, we do. We have Ozempic.
don't think that is that super dangerous thing because cultures from the America or the Europe, they are really damaging their health. Ideal culture must be between the European style and Asian style.
What's your opinions on Korean beauty standards?
Yeah, so I'm French. I feel it's much more standardized in Korea. So yeah.
Yeah. When you moved here, did you look a lot different than you do now?
Yeah. So when I moved here, I was overweight basically. There was kind of a pressure myself to fit in.
I mean, he lost weight. I mean, clap it up, gang. Hey, that shit worked. That shit fucking worked.
Like in France or in Europe, you will never have, how to say, kind of negative remarks. But in Korea, they'll be like, oh,
True,
yeah, oh, that's why you're fat or something.
Also, they're a lot more like forward here.
Yeah, exactly. Which, to be honest, is not that bad. Once I've lost weight, it's like much more direct. Also on the other way.
If I did gain a little bit, people would make a comment straight away and say like, oh, you gained some weight. And the whole reason to make that comment is like, I noticed you, or like, I care about you.
Right.
And so you're supposed to feel good. Like, you're supposed to be like, oh, she noticed and like she really cares about me and she thinks I should lose weight.
Which is like is cool, but like at the like it could be kind of like it could be a little like it just depends. Like
My health.
Are Koreans a lot more direct with how you look? Because I feel like in North America, if someone gained weight, you wouldn't really say it, but maybe you just like think it. So here they actually would just tell you straight to your face.
Straight to your face. Even like when I meet up with my friends and I haven't seen them in a while, if like my skin is looking worse, they'll be like,
They'll
oh,
just tell you.
yeah, you just got some, looks like you got some trouble on your face. If I look a little bit bigger, like the first thing they'll be like, oh my God, your face looks a little bigger than the last time I saw you. You look like
Wow.
you gained some weight. Or like vice versa, you look like you lost weight.
Do you like how forward people are in Korea, or what do you think about that?
솔직히 말하자면 조금 처음 보는 사이에서도 약간 무리하게
오케이.
크다 아니면 뭐 코가 만약에 크면은 뭐 코가 크다든지 이런 식으로 좀 중심적으로 외모에 대해서는 말하는 게 있어서 그게 좀 저는 좀 무례한 것 같다고 생각하고.
Could you ask her to tell me like the first thing she thinks about?
okay, I like that's what I'm thinking like I get like it could be like oh we just care about you, we see that you gain weight, that kind of stuff, but it's like it is kind of like it could be rude, you know what I mean? But like oh
But
man.
when she sees me, and to not worry, I won't get offended.
이제 솔직히 말씀해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
처음에는 일단 키가 큰 게 눈에 띄었고요.
혹시 전체적인 체중에 대해서 그런 거는 눈에 띄는 건 없었어요?
체중? 네. 그런 건 눈에 띄었던 것 같아요. 몸이 좋은.
If we were longtime friends and you saw me for the first time, like what would you have to say to me?
There's a golden proportion of your face I learned recently. It's like 1, 1, and 0.8. So maybe your like bottom is a bit long, like this part.
My bottom's a bit long. That's it.
And like you could get some facial for your skin.
Is it hard being a girl in Korea?
Bruh. These motherfuckers got the math in their head and everything. They can look at you and be like, well, your nose is at a 0.8% diagonal angle, and like, well, bro, what the fuck is that, bro? That's crazy that the beauty standards there is so strict, gang. It's so crazy.
I think so. There's many things that girls need to do to upkeep their appearances.
시선 같은 게 좀 여자들이 좀 뚱뚱하면은 뒤에서 말 나오는 것도 있고 몇 번 들리는 말도 있으니까 그런 것 때문에 더 신경이 쓰이는 것 같아요.
We've been walking around looking for interviews, but we were getting no luck with girls because they're all just like, they don't have makeup on, their hair's not done, their outfit's not good. So most of them are rejecting us right now. It's like they want to do it, but they just don't feel confident enough to be on camera right now.
Actually, the
damn.
person we just asked, she does have makeup.
And that's crazy. That really shows that like this like beauty standard shit really affects like the people in the country, bro. It's
She
crazy.
still didn't want to do it because she wasn't confident in
She needs
makeup.
more makeup on. So we've been asking girls to do interviews, and a lot of them are just like, oh, I have no makeup on, I can't. Like, is that very just common?
Oh yeah. If
Okay.
you like leave the house without makeup on, then mostly you'd wear a cap or like a mask to cover your face.
When looking for like a girlfriend, like what kind of a traits are you attracted to?
일단 외적으로 봤을 때는 저는 약간 좀 눈이 크고 좀
Big eyes, okay.
예쁜 헤어스타일이 있는 사람을 좀 좋아하는 것 같아요. 그리고 약간 내적으로
Okay.
봤을 때는 뭔가 자기 일에 집중하고 뭐랄까 자기 본인의 일을 할 때 좀 행복해하는 사람을 좀 바라는 것 같아요.
What's the main reason, in your opinion, as to why a lot of people in Korea are so skinny?
근데 그게 조금 사람들이 보기에 건강해 보일 수도 있다고 생각을 하고 또 뚱뚱하면 좀 건강하지 않다는 생각을 가지고 있는 것도 같기도 해요. 또 이게
Wait, I mean, there is some like slight truth to that though. Like being overweight is technically like unhealthy. It's just like you know what I mean? Like if you gain 10 pounds, like to me, it's like it's not the end of the world, gang. Like you're good, bro. You know what I mean?
사람들 생각으로는 이 신체 그러니까 이 체중을 빼는 것은 어느 정도 자기 노력으로 되는 부분이라고 생각을 하기 때문에 좀 스키니한 몸매를 좀 더 이상적으로 보지 않나 이렇게 생각해요.
How do you think Korean people look at fat people in the street?
Mostly that they don't care about themselves and they don't care about their family too, because a lot of the family members usually, as I mentioned, if you gain a bit of weight, you would say something. So it's kind of like you didn't care about what your family said, or your family are not pointing out that you're unhealthy.
Would you associate skinny with being healthy?
To a certain point, I think it can contribute to like better health because I think having more weight on you can really hurt your knees a lot and your joints. That's one of my problem that my parents have. So I think that kind of weight really, if they didn't have it, I think they'd be feeling a lot better and they'd be a lot healthier for sure.
So would you rather be skinny or healthy?
There is such thing as being too skinny too. Like it's called anorexia. I'm pretty sure that's a disease, just like obesity. It's like anorexia is like basically the opposite of obesity, right?
Being
Like
healthy, I mean, I think some of them kind of overlap in some sense.
Yeah.
But I think being healthy is more important, and just living like a long and happy life is more important.
Do you think an overweight foreigner coming to visit Korea would have a negative experience?
Sadly, I've heard that a lot. Shopping is difficult too, and when you go shopping, the shop owners will clearly say to you like, "Oh, yeah, there's no clothes for you." Like the reaction is
that's crazy. Like nah, we don't got a size for you. Like that's crazy, bro.
very obvious, and I think they feel a bit left out sometimes.
Are there any extremes that people do to like look a certain way here?
I mean,
Fuck
I think
yeah.
The extreme one, the most obvious one is like plastic surgery. But I know there's like, especially with the women, they go on like really crazy diets. Back like 10 years ago, there's this one K-pop idol called IU. I don't know if you know her.
No.
But
No.
one of her diets went like infamous because like all she ate for the day was like one sweet potato, like one apple, and like
That is miserable.
ice cubes or something. So she'd have like 200, 300.
The way that those kids pop kids, because they have to look a certain way, it's like bad. Like I heard a story that like they had like one girl that was participating in the whole like K-pop scene and shit. She could only eat like one salad a day, like or some shit like that. It was like fucking crazy, bro. Like,
calories for the day, and that like she lost like 10, 15 kilos in like 2 weeks or something, or a month or something.
And then a lot of people follow that, right?
Yeah, exactly. A lot
Yeah.
of women tend to follow that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's definitely very severe.
K-pop starvation diets don't just stay in the industry. They reshape how people everywhere see food and body.
I think the thing is with like K-pop, with like the whole K-pop shit though, is like it's the same with like celebrities here in America. It's the same thing with celebrities anywhere else in the world. Like they wear a certain style or they have a certain fit, and then people are like, "Oh, I want to try that shit too." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Image. When extreme restriction is framed as discipline and constant hunger starts to feel like progress instead of a warning sign, that mindset spreads fast, with people normalizing undereating and fearing calories just to chase an unrealistic look, like calling 130 calories a meal or using formulas like height minus 120.
now if you're like obese, like this is not a bad idea, but like you know what I'm saying? Like,
As a body weight goal. So I spoke with a K-pop singer who had to stay anonymous to avoid backlash about what that pressure actually feels like behind the scenes.
Do you think there's a lot of pressure on you to be skinny?
Yes, for my fans.
Is that good?
I don't think so, but my fans need like that.
Korea ranks very high on rates.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be?
I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons why. Just like here in America, like there's like, corporate, CEOs and the ultra wealthy that run the government and shit like that. Same thing that's happening here is also happening in Korea. And like people aren't having kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is just a byproduct of a failing, like system, you know what I'm saying? Also, like, the pressures of society, what that comes with that. And then you have the weight shit where niggas have to look like a K-pop artist, and if they don't, they're like fucking ugly or some shit like that. It's crazy.
Idol culture.
Idol
Yeah.
culture.
Yes. They need skinny shape and pretty face.
So this rates being so high, you think are related to the K-pop culture?
Yeah, I think so.
So the girl back in the cafe said that she needs to be skinny for her fans. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I would imagine that like a lot of her success is gonna depend on her followers and fans hyping her up, sharing her music, and just continuing to engage with her content. But if she were to gain weight, then they're just gonna like lose all interest in her because
Regardless of talent?
oh yeah, regardless of
That's crazy. This Korean singer is being criticized for quote unquote having a belly.
talent, because
Dang.
it's just kind of like no matter how talented you are, it's not like I couldn't find 15 other people who are equally as talented as you. So if you want to make it, you have to be talented and you got to be beautiful and you got to be a great dancer, rapper. Like that's the industry.
So we found a place for lunch called Preppers, which it kind of sounds like contest prep, like you're prepping for something. And then the funny thing is, it says Preppers diet food, not healthy food, because I feel like healthy food wouldn't be as much of a draw to go in. Like diet just sounds like more like weight loss, right?
Yeah, I think you nailed it on the head. That would be my guess too. And yeah, I think it
Okay.
is for like weightlifters. And I see more
Go to
and more.
Footbat.
Right? Yeah, I think.
Eat well, deliciously healthy, always. Stay active. Wellness isn't about number on the scale. It's about the everyday choices you make to look after yourself, what you eat, how you move, and when you slow down, when you're inspired by Oprah Winfrey. Really, Oprah at all people? Really? Inspired by Oprah? Are you fucking crazy?
You nailed it on the head. That would be my guess too. And yeah, I think it is for like weightlifters. And I see more and more popping up all over the place.
So a bunch of pasta bowls, rice bowls. You recommend the double bowl?
Yes, for me, only
That shit look good as fuck.
the double bowl gives me enough protein. Combo comes with a drink. For example, amino drink over here.
Oh, you
I
get
think,
amino
yeah,
drinks.
that's one of their things that they're known for. I have yet to try it, but I heard it's pretty good. So and then they got like protein milkshakes and stuff.
Amino drink, protein coffee milkshake.
Protein coffee milkshake, that sounds amazing. Like places like this in North America, like don't show up.
Bro, like I said, bro, I agree, bro. We should have more places like this. Like that shit looks good as fuck, and it'd be great. Oh my gosh, I could eat tons of protein. You get food, like oh my gosh. But here in America, our food is so dog shit, you know, and that shit is basically like poison.
And I feel like that's because there's like, they don't think there'd be enough traction.
Right.
So I feel like there's obviously a lot of traction and like demand for this.
Yeah. Like for me, when I first came to Korea, they didn't have shops like this. So I missed like Chipotle or like Kava, because you could get pretty good macros for those, even though they have like high sodium. But you know,
Right.
now they got stuff like this.
It's not every day you see a fountain drink station where it's only the zero sugar stuff.
That's crazy.
I feel like Coke Zero is water here. And I respect that. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Coke Zero is bomb as fuck. I'm sorry, bro. It's bomb as fuck, bro. I love Coke Zero. That shit is good, gang. That shit is actually good.
When a place has Sprite Zero, you just know it's gonna slap, because this is a rarity. Like this is a rare
Really?
find. Most places have Coke Zero. Sprite Zero? You don't know
I didn't even know Sprite Zero was a thing.
how lucky you got it, man.
Wow, it's everywhere here in Korea, so I just assumed that it was, wow.
And also the fact that this place is 24 hours is insane.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
I love that, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to get the pasta bowl, but I feel like if I ordered that, I would have got bullied or something. It seems like a trap. Like who gets the pasta in Korea? All right, here we go.
You want to make sure you mix it all up nice. Ooh, that's a big boy bite.
So good.
Good? Mm-hmm. Nice.
I like that it's a reflective plate.
Okay.
So you get to the bottom of the plate, and you can see your skinnier reflection when you're done. What would you say is like a big factor in Korea's low obesity rate? Would you say it's all lifestyle, or is there any like genetic components to that?
So I think one of the things that people don't know is that in addition to the social pressure that there is to stay thin and stay healthy, East Asians have a way lower subcutaneous fat cell count than our Western counterparts. And this is quite common in Korea. Well, you'll see like those skinny fat body types, right? Well, you'll see men or women that don't look that fat, but they have really high visceral fat levels just because there's not a lot of subcutaneous fat that can hold it. So they won't look as big, but they'll still have heart issues, diabetes, prediabetes, insulin resistance, like all across the board. So it doesn't take that much size for a Korean person to be equally as unhealthy as like, you know, a European-based or, yeah.
Okay. How many calories would you say this
Okay.
place is?
If I had to guess, I would put it around 600?
Okay, I was gonna be like around 700. Have you heard of macro factor?
I haven't.
It's the quickest and easiest way to track your calories.
You're gonna give me an ad, my nigga?
And if you don't have a place that has the calories on the like, in your bowl, take a photo, and it gets pretty close.
That'd be awesome.
So, boom, uploading. So it even says the rice, steak, scallions, sesame seeds. Right, so 775 calories in the plate. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Damn, bruh.
So I mean, it tells you all the macros, and you just log it to your
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
There's also a new feature where you can upload a recipe including ingredients, instructions.
Use code.
City drug, the pharmacy
My bad,
of
sorry.
the world. And literally every single building is a pharmacy just selling fat loss drugs. It's actually pretty insane. So there's a pharmacy right here,
Oh yeah.
and then there's a pharmacy right here, and then literally
So you could literally just go in that bitch and just buy some like Ozempic, like on some cool shit. Like you just go in there, just buy Ozempic.
like 5 more feet, there's another pharmacy right here, and then next door is another pharmacy, and then across the street, there's more pharmacies over there, which is like, I don't know why you need this many pharmacies. I guess the demand is super, super high. So we are gonna see how easy it is for me to go to a clinic, get a prescription, and get some Wegovy. Let's see. That's it here?
Here.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It might be busy.
Yes. 네, 이 외국인 친구인데요. 그 마운자로나 위고비 처방을 받고 싶어서. What's the name that you use in Korean?
Will.
Will.
I just walked in, said my name, gave my ID, and it's good.
Don't you gotta get prescribed for shit like that here in America though? Like you have to actually get prescribed for it. That's crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
Do you have a preference of Wegovy or Mounjaro?
What does he recommend?
어떤 걸 추천해 주실 수 있을까요? He said then you would have to get a consultation with the doctor.
So I have to see him here right now?
Right now.
Is it long wait?
I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Okay. We're in the waiting room right now for the weight loss drugs. Everyone in here is also here for the same thing. People are just coming in, asking for it, and they're like, yeah, just take a seat, meet with the doctor, and you're good. So
What?
we're gonna have a prescription in like 15 minutes, which is crazy.
That's crazy. You like, bro, that shit's like, it's like going to the dispensary. Like you just go in there, show your ID. Oh, I want to get that. Give me get some pre-rolls, and you did, bro. It's just that simple, bro.
Here we go.
Is it your first time doing Wegovy?
Yes, first time.
How about your height?
6 foot.
How about your weight?
Around
Kilogram?
90. 90, yeah.
What is your world normal body weight?
I just want to get shredded.
After I gave the doctor my height, weight, and goal, he implemented my stats into a BMI chart and called me obese.
In this presentation,
Yeah, that's the thing though too. Is like, yeah, he's considered obese, but like he's not obese. You know what I'm saying? So the whole BMI shit, like there's so many people that are like the BMI. I don't know, is BMI accurate? Because I feel like in some cases, like you could be swole as fuck, a certain height, have hella muscle on you, and they'll just be like, oh, you're obese. But like you're not obese. You know what I'm saying? Like
you will have some obesity. Your BMI index is 24.47.
And he kept adding lower weights until it put me in the normal category.
If you have some weight loss about 15 kilogram, you will enter
Damn.
normal body weight.
And I'll be healthier?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The doctor is telling me I have to lose 15 kilograms or 33 pounds without any sort of background knowledge of my medical history or even my body composition, as fat and muscle ratios greatly impact your BMI score, and these lax measures are causing
it's not like accurate. You know what I mean?
serious
Like
harm. And just like that, within a matter of minutes, I got a prescription, adding to Korea's major drug misuse problem.
Oh, she's asking if you want to get the injection here right now.
No, I'll do it later. Yeah. All right, so this is pretty insane. We got it super easily within like 10 minutes. And there it is. So the doctor said I need to get to 75 kilograms, which now that I'm thinking about it, that's below my bodybuilding contest weight. So I think I would actually die.
Yeah, you'd be like 168 pounds.
Yeah.
Some shit. That's how much I weigh, and I'm 5'8".
Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't look at like your body fat percentage. They just go like, okay, height, weight, you're obese.
yeah. It's not like it's weird. It's not like accurate. Like you can be like he's not even obese.
And then there's no other discussion about like, do you work out consistently? Here you go, $150.
Yeah, I don't think he even asked you any questions about your overall health.
No.
Yeah. There was like no diagnosis. He was just like, oh, you want the drug? Like, okay, here's how to use it. You know, here are some side effects to expect. And I think they even offered to give you your first injection like right now.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna do that. No, I just got it for a prop. I'm not gonna use it.
You're not gonna use it. You're not gonna use it. You're just not gonna use it.
I'm not gonna use it.
It's clear Korea is facing a serious issue that can't be ignored. The relentless pressure to look a certain way, combined with a deeply ingrained culture of that can't be ignored. The relentless
Looking like this, like, do you know how much work, how many years it would take to get to this point? Like, it would take years, bro.
pressure to look a certain way, combined with a deeply ingrained culture of body shaming, is quietly taking a toll on people's lives. Over time, it doesn't just affect how you see yourself, it consumes your thoughts entirely. And eventually, you give in.
This nigga ripped as fuck, bruh. God damn, bruh. But hey, man, that was the country where it's legal to be fat, gang. You know what I mean? Like, and that's so crazy. Like, BMI, the whole BMI thing isn't even really accurate. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you can, like, do, I think it's like it's a DEXA scan where they tell, like, what's your body fat percentage. It gives you, like, a full accurate, like what your, like, body fat percentage is. You know what I mean? And anything that's, like, I think the lowest, I didn't do a DEXA scan, but I did, like, a test of, like, right, like, I think I did like a test one time, and I think the lowest I got was like 12% or some shit like that. I was like 12%. And last time I did it was like 2-3 years ago, and it was at 16%. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that shit is probably lower now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy, gang. That's crazy, bro. No wonder why there's so many the rates are so high, you know, because all that pressure and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, all you gotta do is just work out, you know what I'm saying? Have a good diet, bro. Those 0-calorie stores, though, look amazing, though. I would love to have those here in America, but unfortunately, we fucking don't got that. But I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night. I love y'all, man, bro. Peace.